All right, welcome back to another episode of Zero to Hero Live, the show that's all about helping you chase the next best version of yourself. I am with the one and only Hannah Daisy. Thanks for doing this.
Thanks for having me.
You guys are in for a real treat. Today, we're talking about marketing versus sales. What is the king of a startup business? Is it marketing? I think so. What do you think, Daisy?
I agree, Mike.
See, she was in sales before. Mm-hmm. Now she works with us in a couple different, variations.
Yes.
She's a model on Instagram. You got to follow her. What's your account?
My account is Hannah Daisy. It is HANADA.
You gotta speak louder than that. Come on.
Hello, can you hear me? It's just Hannah Daisy with 2 I's, and my name's spelled HANADAIISY.
You are in for a treat of which we're putting together here in a couple weeks.
Yes.
We just had a big meeting on it, and it has to do with a lot of marketing. So we are both on the side of marketing. A lot of people chimed in on my Facebook page earlier today talking about how sales is actually more important than marketing. And I have to tell you guys, you're dead freaking wrong. I was in sales. I was one of the best salesmen at a huge corporation. Those skills transfer to a startup, but the skills that really transfer are your marketing skills. Can you generate leads? Can you create a slogan? Can you create an image? Can you create a feeling? Can you create something that lives on past that one day of asking for money? Am I right?
You are absolutely right, Mike.
So as a model, real quick, what are your thoughts on marketing versus sales? I want to hear your perspective.
Okay. So as a model, you're not really selling anything. I'm not telling you to, sell these photos. As a model, you are marketing yourself. You're marketing your brand. You're marketing your page. And that's why I think it's important. Like, even as an artist, I'm not telling you to buy my song. It's all about marketing. So that's my thought on it. It's very important.
Yeah, so you were in Cutco. Anybody know Cutco out there? It's the person that comes to your house. They have knives, and they will not leave until you friggin' buy something. Am I right?
You are absolutely right, Mike. I was part of Vector Marketing, and it is pretty much just you're cold calling people, and you're going up to them, and you're presenting this product that is not an affordable product. It's an expensive product, and it's kitchen knives. So I really had to put myself out there. I had a script. I had to, literally go door to door selling these products, and that was the only way I was making money, and it wasn't a full profit thing. But it definitely got my my head in a different perspective of a salesperson, and it taught me so many different things that I didn't know, and I'm glad I did it. It was a good experience, and I did it when I was, I would say, 19 years old. So,
wow.
Yeah, it was good.
Well, we're a part of a different organization called ACN, so it helps people start businesses, anybody who's starting from zero.
Right.
And what have you learned more than anything? Isn't it more about relationships? That's how you grow a business?
Yes. And I think the big difference is the residual income. Like, this is something like that's going to be constantly coming into your bank account. And
it's not just about the sale.
It's not just about the sale. No, not at all.
But the relationship that you build up is marketing, right? Relationship building is not sales, it's marketing. And I think a lot of people are confused by that. But hello, this is Mike. You're on with Zero to Hero Live with Daisy. Oh man, we missed him.
Ring a ding ding.
I think we missed him. If we missed you, call back. I apologize.
Yes, call again.
But we want to hear your thoughts on it, because there are people out there who think sales is king. You're absolutely wrong. The greatest marketers, Phil Knight from Nike, Jeff Bezos, Steve Jobs, Donald Trump, are they salesmen? Grant Cardone. No, they did not escalate their name until they became great marketers. Gary Vee always talks about how marketing is what his claim to fame is, not sales. Marketing is really about finding out what people like, giving it to them. And then when they love you enough, they will give you money, right? So who do you look up to? Give me some brands, give me some people that you look up to, Daisy.
Man, there's so many different brands and people that I look up to every day. Like obviously Apple is a product that everyone has, whether it's your computer, your phone. I mean, we're surrounded by so much technology nowadays and we use it to our advantage. So Steve Jobs is also he's a very inspiring businessman. Tony Robbins is a very
glad you brought him up. Tony Robbins is not a salesman. He's a marketer.
He's a marketer. So there's a big difference between that. And I love listening in on his speeches. And a good friend of ours, Shayla Smith, has worked with Tony and has attended a couple of his events. And it's also very inspiring seeing Shayla up on stage, a part of ECN. She's killing the game. She's 23 years old. And I love seeing millennials like me kill the game like this. And it's just, I don't know, it's inspiring as someone in my position and others. So,
yeah. So Shayla, shout out to you. You understand marketing. And obviously there is a key piece to a great marketer has to have that salesman in them or saleswoman in them. But what is more important is what I want to hear from you guys. Now, we just had a phone call, and I apologize for missing, so give a call back, 844-266-HERO. But if you are a startup business, your goal should be to create such an image that the sale is already half won before you even get on the phone with them. If they get on a phone call with you or a meeting, and all of a sudden they are interested, now they're going to go back and do some research on you, and there's nothing there, you are going to lose them. So it's really about having something before they get on the phone call with you, but it's also about afterwards. What are they going to do? What are they going to look at? I call it the walls of defense. If you have no articles, if you have no blogs, if you have no videos, if you have no content, you're going to lose the sale even after you think you have it in the bag. Am I right?
You're absolutely right, Mike. I've seen it before. Companies, I've worked for a salon for 3 years, and unfortunately it's going out of business because they didn't even have a website. They didn't even market themselves. They didn't have the important things that they need to take advantage of social media, word of mouth, just marketing themselves as an actual company. So I've seen it before my eyes, and it's a very important thing.
Yeah. So sex appeal is one thing that changed my business. We have a book company. We write books for entrepreneurs all over the world. The way we grew this was by having attraction marketing. It was not slick sales. It was not understanding the streamlined program of getting someone into the business and having them force over money without them being comfortable with it. It was about putting an image together, and you're familiar with this because you were a huge part of this with Kaylee and Erica and all the individuals, Nikki Page, that helped us grow this brand so people could see us in a different light. We were not just a boring ass book company out there. We were more of a marketing company that offered books.
Yes.
Yeah. So going forward here, all right, give me some people do you buy from salesmen? Are you one of those people who fall into the traps of actually buying from people, or do you make a decision before you meet with someone?
Sometimes I fall for the traps, and other times I think about it for a while, and then I make my purchase. I don't know if you're familiar with the company called Curology, but they have been all over my Instagram feed, and I finally got in and bought it, and it's a monthly subscription. And we got a caller. Hey.
Hello, this is Mike. You're on Zero to Hero Live with Hannah Daisy.
Hey, Mike, this is John. This is Josue Gomez. I commented earlier on your Facebook, and I know you're talking about marketing or sales.
Hell yeah. What are your thoughts, man? I appreciate you calling in. Where are you calling in from?
Man, I'm right now traveling through Atlanta. I'm heading to Florida. That's where I'm from. And I'm calling in because I commented the one where it shows attention.
Say that again?
I commented on your Facebook where it says the attention and then the funnel.
Yeah. There you go. Okay, so that's exactly what I'm trying to say, man, is that everything really comes down to attention. It's not the closer, right? It's getting the attention is what's key.
Right. And that's one of the things I was struggling with. I did car sales. I did sales with my family. And you can't close no one if you don't. Grant Cardone said you could be the best closer, but what if you don't have someone to close?
Damn right. Grant Cardone has been doing this, I believe, since 2004. However, he only grew in 2012. And you know why? Because he fell in love with marketing more than anything else. He became a master marketer, master video guy, getting together the seminars, the events for people, creating the 10X brand, I believe 2014, 2015. And that's how he grew. So you got to get people to know you before you meet with them, right?
Correct.
So you're on with Daisy here. Daisy, you have any questions here for him? Because we love hearing from callers. Do you have anything you want to ask?
Oh my goodness gracious. So how long were you doing car sales for?
I was doing car sales for a year, and it wasn't until I started posting pictures out there and getting my customers to post about the experience that it started attracting referrals. It started bringing more people in, and it's a great feeling when someone can walk in and say, "Actually, I'm looking for this guy."
Yes. I love that.
Take notes.
For that.
Take notes, guys. It's really about getting them to ask for you, them come to you, because marketing is it's like a magnet. You are not push sales, it's pull sales, correct?
You're attracting the sale.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that.
Damn right. These are the people who win. This. Yeah. So did you start to use social media at a higher level? What did you start to do? Tell me exactly your day-to-day process of marketing.
So my day-to-day process of marketing now, I blow up Instagram at superfit__.
Okay.
And what I do is I do network marketing now. So I sell a product and a service, also fitness. Most of my customers have not been my friends and family. People I don't know at all.
Oh.
That's crazy.
We
people in my local area.
And I'll tell you, we are both big believers in network marketing. I wasn't until I met with many clients. And I think that what you're doing is the key, is that you are not using your network, you are growing your network by way of your product and service. So that's a different strategy than most network marketers. You give network marketing a good name, and a lot of people do it the bad way, right?
Yes, exactly. So a lot of people post their product. A lot of people brag about the product. They try to sell the product. But it's not about selling the product. It's about selling yourself, giving a message, branding yourself, and it's all about attracting the money eventually follows.
Love it. That's it, man. Anybody out there, if you're looking to start a business, take notes of that. It's really about selling yourself. Yeah, you have a great product, you have a great service, but think about it. When we put this together, when you put yourself on camera, you're really, really just showcasing what's inside of you. And that message inside of you is going to resonate with some, and it's going to completely go over other people's heads. But your goal is to create a raving fan, a tribe, and that's how marketing is done properly.
Correct.
Love
Totally
it.
agree, Mike. And I did see you at the 10X Growth Conference, and I didn't get to meet you, man.
Well, I was planning on missing out on this upcoming 10X Growth Con. I may reconsider. Are you going to be going to this next one on February 4th or 12th or something like that? You going back?
I'll be in Vegas, and I was wondering if you're still helping people publish books, because I do want to use that as a form of more aggressive marketing and branding and getting known. I believe as an entrepreneur, they don't lose anything by getting more exposure. There's nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Dude, we're publishing our 167th book. Yeah, that's our claim to fame, man. That's all we do is we help people start businesses, but we help people tell their story in a book. And I'd love to help you out. I could show you how to use it as a marketing tool. I could tell you how to get it done. That's our claim to fame, really, is we get shit done. We don't just talk about writing a book. We'll get it done in 30 days for you.
Oh, wow, that's amazing, man. I was in Miami. I had a great time. I met with Jason, Billionaire Mentor Jason.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I look forward to meeting you at the 10X Growth Con 2020.
You got it, man. Let's talk afterwards, man. Even beforehand. If I can't make it to that, let's somehow figure out a way and get together. I appreciate you calling in, and whatever we could do to help out, we're here for you, dude.
No, thank you, Mike. Appreciate the podcast. You're really bringing value. On my Facebook, nobody brings it like you about branding and marketing.
Thank you, dude. Thank you. I tried to, man. It's taken a few years to figure out what works and who I really am inside, and hopefully I just keep giving that out to you guys.
I did see that come up, Mike.
The what's that?
I did see the come up. I did see when you changed the game and changed your approach.
Thank you. Yeah, about 2.5 years ago when it all started to swing my way, and I got a lot of pushback, but man, did it pay off. So thanks, dude.
That's amazing, man.
Cool. Well, let's talk soon, man. Let's stay in touch and put your name down below, Instagram, Facebook, and so I could follow you, make sure I'm following you, make sure other people are following you, and stay in touch, dude.
It was nice meeting you.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
See you, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That's it. The great ones play the game at a different level, and they play it accordingly to who they are and what they want, and that's marketing. Sales, the Jordan Belforts of the world, for sure, super important to business. Without sales, you're going to die. But if you cannot market, brand, image, create a feeling, give a good feeling, give the testimonials, get the colors, the website, the lead generation, the follow-up funnels to the follow-up funnels, then what the hell are you doing? When you get a product done, me doing videos, me doing podcasts, me doing interviews with Daisy, and obviously her network is vast, all because of her love of marketing. And obviously a model, are they really selling anything? They're marketing who they are. They get it. So if you're out there and you're struggling as a startup entrepreneur, maybe you got to analyze you're worrying about the stuff that's comes second. Maybe you need to start thinking about how are you going to get people to follow you, pay attention to you, rather than you come out and be the salesman right away. Be the marketer. It's like going to a bar. Let's talk about that with dating. Marketing and sales is the same thing whenever it comes to dating. Are you really going to be the guy that just goes up and just talks to every girl trying to get their number, try to ask them out? No. You want to get them to kind of have an interest in you before you ask for that. Am I right?
Absolutely.
Can you give any dating advice from guys out there? Because that dating advice can be applied to marketing.
Oh my goodness.
What are they doing wrong? What are guys doing wrong?
Well, it depends on the approach. Where is your target audience? Are you trying to go to the bar? Are you trying to online date? Or what are you trying to do? You know, I think those are the questions you need to ask before. Dating advice. I mean, I need some, so why don't you tell me, Mike? I don't know.
Well, I realize that in business, there's marketing and sales for business, but when it comes to dating, there's marketing and sales.
Yes.
So if you apply the same thing you're learning in the real world and you apply it to your own business, what the hell?
Yes.
There's another thing about social proof. You need to be socially proven that you're a good person, that you're a cool person, you are a socially accepted person. So social proof is a huge part of the dating world. It was only after I started using social media to my advantage that I started having more success with women, because they kind of could do research on me and they know if I was like, you know, a creepster, or I was a fun guy, or I was a funny guy, or did I always wear a red coat? I should, but I don't. And they're able to kind of analyze all that stuff. Your prospects, your clients out there are doing the exact same thing.
Yes.
If you're interested in a girl or a guy, what are you going to do? You're going to look at their social media.
Oh,
and
yeah.
if they don't have a social media account, that's a big red flag that they got something friggin' to hide, right? What do you do?
You know what? You're absolutely right, because think about it. So say you're out and about doing your own thing and a guy approaches you, in my perspective. If they ask me for my number, I normally don't give out my number. So I usually just give out my Instagram.
Bingo.
If they don't have an Instagram or any type of social media platform, I'm automatically not interested. It's because it's a normal thing. I like to know if you're a legit person, you know, and I feel like your social media platform is your dating profile site. You know, you can see people's lifestyle, what pets they have, where they're from, where they've traveled to, and what they do for a living. So that's why I like when a person has social media in that aspect.
It's research. You want to have assurance that these people have been around. They didn't just move into the state yesterday. They actually have a decent job. They have a good life. They have a good career. They have passions. They have interests. Maybe they're funny. They have quick little, cute little comments. They have a personality. social media marketing really does kind of highlight if you have a personality or not.
Yes.
And if you don't have a personality, you are going to be screwed. So marketing gives you a reason to kind of level up your personality. And so that's what I recommend. Is anybody out there, if you're struggling with a business, kind of analyze how maybe your social circle is. Like, are you making friends right away and then asking them to go hiking the next day? No, you're building a relationship, and marketing is relationship building. You want to get enough trust, enough comfort with someone, and then you can take it to the next level. Sales, people are trying to just get the number, get married, and do other stuff the first night they meet them.
Yes.
With business, people are trying to get the number, get the sale, move on to the next person, and be done. This isn't the world we live in anymore. Millennials now are taking their time. They're going based off of feeling. They're going based off of a higher purpose. This is not a wham bam, let me get your money and I'm out of here. This is about becoming a part of something. Tesla, we talked about this yesterday on the show. They're not really just building cars. They're building an organization and a tribe and a feeling with this product and service so they could keep growing from there. You should be doing the exact same thing. So if you do have a high ticket seminar, Chris Rude, shout out to you. You're putting on something this December 6th, 7th, and 8th. You are putting on enough content so people know who you are, what you offer, and then when they pay the money to go there, they know exactly what they're getting, and they will not be disappointed because the expectation met the price tag. You guys better be clapping out there. That was a monologue.
That was perfect.
So when you're putting a book out there, people think that a book is a sales tool. It's a marketing tool. This is going to generate leads. This is going to build comfort with your audience. Your goal should be to build comfortability so whenever you do offer anything, they're ready. When people are ready, they'll buy. The fact that people are going out there and becoming great closers is becoming a thing of the past. Now, window salesmen. I used to do window sales. I know the car salesmen out there. They'll differ with me because they're going to say, you know what? It's all the sales technique. But guess what? They're buying the Ford. They're buying the Maserati. They're buying the Corvette. You might be closing them, but the car branding itself has already kind of done the work. Big window companies, you got the Andersons, you got the Pellas out there, you got other big companies. They're putting tons of money into marketing. So the battle is almost won by the time you get there. And that's why it's the most important. So if you're out there, if you're struggling, think about the marketing. It is the key piece. Anybody in sales that says that, it's really an emotional piece. Hello, this is Mike. You're on Zero to Hero Live with Hannah Daisy.
My man is Jeremy Griffin. How are you?
Jeremy!
Hey.
Jeremy was one of the guys who was going against me. So you son of a bitch, I want to hear what you have to say, brother.
Oh, shit. So listen, all right, so I'm just going to play devil's advocate for a minute.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
So check this out. So this is why the sales thing is so absolutely important at the end of the day, especially when you're in startup phase, which is small, right? You don't have a lot of cash. You don't have an established brand. It's basically, it's basically you versus the world, right, when you're in startup world.
Yep.
Here's the thing. All the shit that, all the stuff that you're doing right now, right?
Yep.
Everybody's got, this, what you're doing right now, right? Do you know how many people are actually doing that? There's a ton of people doing that. It's smart marketing.
Yeah.
But why is it working for you when it's not working for other people? Why is your shit going faster and going better than other people?
Killer instinct, never give up, consistency, relationships, make the right connections. Yes, I get that.
Here's at the end of the day, here's why, in my opinion. It's that it, right? It's because when people tune into what 1,000,001 people are doing all the stuff that we're all doing, right?
Yep.
When people tune into your shit, they believe what it is you're saying because you can convey it, right?
Yes.
They believe in what it is you're saying because of their passion and their dedication. And I know you said that you were the top sales guy at your previous company, and I see why, right? So that's why I always say when you're in startup mode, your ability to, we can call it close or whatever, but just sell in general, right? get people to believe in what it is that you are doing, and then sometimes them to do shit that they might not even want to do. Like that's the top level of sales, if you ask me. Like getting people like, hey, listen, you got to take a risk with me. Rick, come on, man. All right, fuck it, let's do it. You know what I mean? So like that's why I say that like the sales thing in startup mode is so much more important, because at the end of the day, we can all do this. There's 1,000,001 of us all doing the same marketing, right? But like your shit and other people's shit is working, because when people tune into your stuff, they believe what it is that you're freaking talking about, because you can sell it. That's it. You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
That's why I double down on that so hard.
I love the feedback. I love the pushback, because in reality, is there a right or wrong? I don't know, because it really comes down to your belief system. And so you believe that when you go in, you know that your strength is sales. You could talk to people. But what you were saying to me about that killer instinct, if you will, when I go to talk to people, in my mind, I'm going to build a relationship. I am not going to close a deal. My goal is to not get you to sign on the dotted line. And when I sense people who their only mission is to get me to sign on the dotted line, I back out and I kind of guess if they're going to be there a year later.
I don't think that. If that's how you roll, though, I don't think that makes you a good closer. Then,
so
if you're a good closer, you've got the whole entire package. You can relate. You can bring tempo up. You can bring it down. You know what I mean? You can sense where things are going.
Okay, now
the ultimate gig right there.
Okay, so I'm with you on this. I'm not saying that it's not important. I'm just saying it's not as important. So I believe when push comes to shove, I have the killer instinct. There is no doubt about it. Whenever I need to, I'll close a deal if I need to. My goal, though, and my focus and what my concentration is creating an image and a brand and a feel that I don't need to become the killer in the room. I can if I need to, but I don't want to rely on that. Does that make sense, Jeremy?
No, it totally makes sense. It totally makes sense. I'm just saying that with your ability to sell, we'll just call it sell.
Yeah.
Right? We can call it leadership, selling, closing, whatever. That's why it's working really well for you, because we can take 1,000,001 of these other people that have been doing this for a while and plug them into that studio right there and have them do the same exact thing and have them be consistent and yada, yada. They don't have it, and it ain't going to work. I mean, how many of these people do we see that are doing the same exact thing for years on end, Joe? And still nobody's freaking tuning in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, there's that intangible ability to sell what it is that you're freaking promoting. You know what I mean? And like, I put that at a higher level than the marketing in startup phase. Not once you get established, you got a big company, things are going. You know what I mean? You start running TV ads and campaigns and all that shit. Yeah, then whoever owns the company is that's a distant memory. You know what I mean? So like, for guys like me and you, like, we are the company, right?
No doubt.
So that's how I'm rolling. That was my take, my man. I freaking love it. Thanks for taking my call, and I'll try to listen to this later.
You got it, dude, man. Where are you calling in from, by the way? Let everybody know. I want to hear it because people from all over the world. Where you at? You're in Florida?
I'm calling from Startup Street at the corner of Swan and McDill in Tampa, Florida, baby.
Tampa, Florida, yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, follow this guy. Solid dude. We've been friends for years, man. And I'm telling you, if there's one guy who matches my GIF ability, it's you, dude. My gifts.
Appreciate it, my man. Appreciate it. I'll talk to you soon.
Let's talk, buddy. See you, man.
Bye.
All right, buddy. Later.
So that's Jeremy, and he is right about this killer instinct that you need. You need to be able to close deals. If I get on a call with a multimillionaire, I need to be able to convey my message in a clear, concise manner and tell him and show him that I'm going to be able to come through for him. So that is a part of sales.
Mm-hmm.
But he probably would not get on that phone call until he saw a solid website, 167 clients, a solid look, good looking content on my Instagram, Facebook.
Marketing.
So in my eyes, that meeting phone call would not happen until the marketing. So yeah, Jeremy is absolutely right. We sell ourselves every day, right? I mean, you need to put on a good cologne, a good jacket, a good image, and you just got to wait and see what she bought here a little bit ago for an advertisement that's coming out. you got to get the kids out of the room to look at it. But still, it's phenomenal. Anyway, you need to look good. There's no doubt. Is that sales or marketing? We can have a conversation about that. But you're selling yourself every day.
Mm-hmm.
If you want something, you got to go get it. You got to ask for it. And the asking is the sale to me, right?
Absolutely.
Let's hear one story before we wrap up for today that you got a little bit nervous for the ask, but maybe because you did something for someone else in the past, you came through for them with a business or opportunity, a modeling gig. That brand recognition of Daisy Day, Hannah Daisy, kind of transferred over, and that's what got you the sale. It wasn't the streamlined sales approach. It wasn't you asking. The deal was already done before you met with them. Is there a time you have that in your mind?
Oh my goodness. Put me on spot.
Come on. This is we wing it here at Zero to Hero Live.
So I guess I could relate this to the certain job that I just recently got, and it is working at a nightclub in Pittsburgh called Cosmo.
Ooh.
So I got the job before even applying because of my social media. Like, that's a really good example. Like, if I didn't have the amount of followers that I have, there's a bunch of pretty faces that want to apply at this job for bottle service, for VIP, for marketing them. And I got the job because how I market myself and my brands on my Instagram, and making connections. And I knew personally the people that work there because I go there all the time, like I say, oh, this is a nice place. This is where I see myself. And, that's how I got the job. I didn't even have to apply. Like, I got the job right away on spot.
And that's the key. You didn't have to ask. It was already given at the right time when you were ready and they were ready. Them looking back into your history, the relationship that was already built, there is no close. There was no high pressure yes or no. There was no, oh my God, we don't know who this person is. What's this person going to be like? The deal was already done and you could have it at any time because the relationship. It's a good example.
Thank you. So if you need VIP section, please let me know at Cosmo on East Carson Street.
Speaking of which, Carlos, I just messaged you here. I think he came down to visit you, Carlos.
Carlos, yes, he did.
And we're going to be working together. We're going to be getting together in a meeting here in Pittsburgh. So shout out to Carlos.
Yes.
And you're big into helping people grow businesses and all that too. So you get it. I want you to call in. If you're out there, whether it's now or later, give a call. We want to talk to you. But building relationships, that's what I look for. And that's what you look for. So if you're out there and you're struggling, build relationships first. Worry about the close later. Try not to be so goddamn pushy. You want to be a good person first. The closers are fading away. You got to have the killer instinct, like Jeremy said. But don't come out of the gate and say, hey, my name's Mike. Want to join my network marketing company? You want to buy my product or service? How can I help you? What do you need? Here's what I recommend. If you ever need anything, give me a call. That's marketing. That's not selling. I think today's episode was phenomenal. I'd love to hear from you guys again next week. I guess we're not going to be back until Friday. It's going to be Thanksgiving tomorrow. So I want to wish everybody, including yourself, a happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
And we got a lot of surprises. The Zero to Hero Live show is just starting to get its legs. And I cannot wait because it's all about chasing the hero of yours. And if you stay in the chase, the hunt long enough, you might just catch that person. Am I right?
You are right.
We'll see you next time, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. And God bless America.
Woo! Gobble, gobble.
All right. So that's a wrap, guys. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Were we right or wrong?
Happy Thanksgiving. Dee.
Let me turn this on.